upang magmasid sa iba't ibang hugis at kulay, laki at bigat ng mga bagay. Halika na't magsanay tayo sa mathematics. Tayo ay maglalaro, mga numero at simbolo. Tayo ay matuto, tara na't magsiknayan na tayo.
Hi students! Welcome to our math class. Today, we're going to have the fourth and the last case of solving right triangles. This time, the given are the length of the two legs. Please answer your pretest to check your prior knowledge about this topic.
Read each question carefully. Choose the letter that corresponds to the correct answer. Now, let's have a short recap to check if you still remember the last topic. For part A, tell the appropriate trigonometric ratio, either SAW, CA, or TOA, to be used in each missing side of right triangle GIF. Number 1, side FI, and number 2, side FG. For numbers 3 to 5, solve for the missing parts of the right triangle GIF. Number 3, side FI. Number 4, side FG. And number 5, angle F. Today's lesson covers the fourth and the last case of solving right triangles, in which the lengths of the two legs are given. Consider the given right triangle ABC, where sides AB and BC are its two legs. Can you tell the missing parts in this right triangle? To determine its missing parts, let's put all of its parts in a table, including all of its three sides and three angles. By looking at the table, the missing parts are the hypotenuse and the two acute angles. Let us proceed now to the examples. Find the missing parts of the right triangle TIE. The given here are the length of leg E, which is 11.6 units, and the length of leg T, which is 9.2 units. In this problem, the hypotenuse I and the two acute angles T and E are the missing parts that we need to solve. Let us find first the measure of the hypotenuse I. Since two sides of the triangle are given, use the Pythagorean theorem to find the length of the hypotenuse. Using the theorem, we will have the equation I squared equals E squared plus T squared. Let us substitute the values of E and T to the given equation. That is, I squared is equal to 11.6 squared plus 9.2 squared. Next, let's get the square of 11.6 and 9.2. The equation will become I squared is equal to 134.56 plus 84.64. Then, add the two numbers. We will have I squared is equal to 219.2. Getting the square root of both sides of the equation, the final answer will be I is equal to 14.81. Next, let's find the measure of the acute angle T. Based on this angle, let us label the parts of the right triangle. Side T is the opposite side, and side E is the adjacent side. Since the opposite side and the adjacent side are given, we will use TOA, or tangent theta equals opposite over adjacent, to solve the measure of angle T. Using substitution, we will have the following. Tangent T is equal to T over E. T is equal to 9.2 and E is equal to 11.6. Divide 9.2 by 11.6, we will have 0.7931. Using your calculators, the measure now of angle T is equal to 38.42 degrees or 38 degrees 25 minutes. Lastly, let us get the measure of the acute angle E. Again, in reference to the given acute angle, let us label the parts of the right triangle. Side E is the opposite side, while side T is the adjacent side. Since the opposite side and the adjacent side are given, we will once again use TOA to solve the measure of angle E. That is, tangent theta equals opposite over adjacent. Using substitution, we will have the following. Tan E is equal to E over T. E is equal to 11.6 and T is equal to 9.2. Divide 11.6 by 9.2, we will have tangent E equals 1.2609. Using your calculators, the measure of angle E is equal to 51.58 degrees or 51 degrees and 35 minutes. For activity number 1, given the length of the two legs, find the length of the hypotenuse. Round off your answers to 2 decimal places. Activity number 2. Complete the table by writing the correct equation to find the missing angles of the right triangles below. Number 1 is given as an example. Activity number 3. Solve for x. Round off your answers to 2 decimal places. For the wrap-up, answer the following questions in your notebook. Number 1. What does it mean to solve a right triangle? Number 2. How do you solve a right triangle given the length of the two legs? Every triangle has 3 angles. In geometry, we define an angle as a shape formed by 2 lines or rays diverging from a common point called the vertex. Aside from its mathematical definition, we can also use the word angle in other ways, an example of which is in decision making. Why do you think it is important for us to see things from all angles before making great decisions? Write your answers in your journals.